Last year, I traveled for over 3 months to Europe and Asia and vlogged my entire experience. It wasn't easy, and honestly, it's taken over 13 months to push myself to edit this video. But even without hitting the publish button, recording my experiences along the way was much more than getting a couple views on YouTube. Believe it or not, it made me better as a person and helped me enjoy my trip even more. Here are 6 reasons to vlog your travels. The first benefit is feeling more confident speaking in public. When I was in Barcelona, I was talking to my camera in a really crowded public area, and it's easy to get self-conscious about what you're saying. Like, will people judge you for what you're talking about? Or will they judge you for talking to a camera? Will they say something because you criticize their favorite restaurant in your review? Or maybe you're really outing yourself as a tourist, which can be dangerous. In this situation, I had a group of 5 school kids that sat down in front of me while I was talking and just stared the entire time. But it turns out that they were just curious what I was recording for. And in many countries, I would carry around my vlogging setup and hear little kids say to their parents like, "Mommy, mommy, a vlogger!" with such a cheer in their voice. Reason number 2, vlogging really pushes you to be okay with being the weird one, doing weird things. Recording in public, verbally documenting your experiences and feelings, and explaining your current situation to an imaginary audience is, well, it's an extremely strange thing to do. When I vlogged for the first time, which was upon arriving to Bali, I tried filming myself by the pool of the co-living place I was staying at. There was only one other person in earshot, yet no matter how much I pushed myself, I couldn't speak louder than a whisper.
And I get really scared that somebody's gonna judge what I'm saying, and
I wasn't used to being weird yet. When I finally figured out that nobody was criticizing me and that nobody's criticism would matter, I could speak with the full voice proudly. And now I can carry that with me proudly for the rest of my life. That removal of worrying over what doesn't exist goes well beyond vlogging too. If you feel stuck on this, just remember that the number of people listening in to you talking to your camera is way less than the number of appreciative viewers you'll have on YouTube, even if your view count doesn't get to double digits. Number 3, this is for my fellow solo travelers. Vlogging is honestly like having a travel buddy with you all the time. When you're having an amazing or terrible time somewhere, talking to your camera is like having a friend to go through it with you. Or put another way, it's like actively journaling. Whether you talk in the moment or after the fact, it's an awesome way to think out loud and connect with your emotions and process how something made you feel. Some people say that making content for social media takes you away from an activity, but for me it brings me closer because I need to fully understand the story of what's happening in order for me to capture it properly as a filmmaker. Vlogger. If I go into an activity knowing that I want to make a video about it later, I have to stay actively engaged the entire time, which means I enjoy it more. Reason number 4 is an extension of reason number 3. If you want to make new friends while you're traveling, vlogging is a huge conversation starter. People are always curious what you're recording, what your YouTube channel is about, where you've been, what kind of camera rig you've got set up, and how soon they'll get to see themselves on the internet. Number 5, vlogs are an awesome way to document the friendships you make as you travel. For most of my travels, I'll stay in a hostel, or if I can, I'll stay in a co-living arrangement like Outsite. Check out the link in the description below to check out their beautiful locations. When you're in those kind of accommodations, you're bound to make friends, and sometimes they become friends for life. Between Bali, Krakow, Seoul, and Hong Kong, I made tons of friends from around the globe who've made an impact on me. When I was staying at Outsite Bali last year, I met Robert Crocker, a digital nomad who freelances as a data visualization consultant. We ended up taking our scooters all around the island to find the next adventure, or the next coffee shop with your reliable Wi-Fi to get some solid work hours in. Since then, we've stayed in touch and even went to Playa del Carmen together for some new scooter adventures. For the record, don't rent a scooter in Playa del Carmen expecting to drive it on the Mexican highways. That's how you get a little too close to the face of death. But since I've vlogged these trips, it's really fun to go through the footage or my edited clips and see how our friendship has been captured over time. Last but not least, number 6 is my favorite. Vlogging pushes you to do the most adventurous activities while you're traveling. Vlogging pushes me to find unique experiences that aren't part of the normal tourist to-do list. It makes me question the oddities of a city, like when I kept seeing all the water fountains in Rome and just had to find out more about them. Of course, there's a multitude of other benefits that I've gained from vlogging. I have permanent documentation of all the places I've been, and can relive those experiences whenever I want. On top of that, I got to learn more about cinematography, storytelling, and making sure that I properly plug in my mic if I actually want to have audio, so. The editing aspect of vlogging has also taught me about deep work, and my innate ability to procrastinate considerably when a huge task like editing 3 months of footage hits me hard. Where are you headed next that you want to vlog? If you have any questions about vlogging while you travel, leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to reply. Subscribe for more content like this, and I hope to run into you soon, fellow traveler.